So where are we heading?
Salvation Army. It's a homeless shelter that I used to live in.
Is it
It's like
right
by
over
that
here?
park, you know?
Yeah, and then we can just walk up the bridge. It's crazy that I haven't been over here in forever. This is my favorite spot just because of this shot right here. Just like the view.
My window is this first window up top. It's tiny. The room that we were in is like basically like the size of a storage room. Yeah, tiny little window. At the age of 9, I moved into my first homeless shelter in Indiana, where I was born. I was there for over 3 years with my mom, and then eventually we were like, we're tired of Indiana. This place isn't the place for us. We're depressed. We stayed in a Motel 6 for a year and a half, and then after we couldn't afford to live at the Motel 6 anymore, we moved into the Salvation Army.
My parents that adopted me when I was 6, they kicked me out at the age of 16 because I was a troublemaker and they didn't know how to, I guess, handle me. They sent me to an RTC, Residential Treatment Center. They pretty much put me on a whole bunch of meds. I felt like a zombie just walking around.
When it came to school, I was so excluded from everything. I was always just kind of left out and felt different. I struggled really bad with making friends. I think the fact that I didn't have the resources that other kids did, the opportunities that other kids did, like, you know, when someone says, let's meet up for pizza tonight, or let's go to the movies, and I'm like, I can't afford it. Well, can we have a sleepover at your house? And you can't do that because I don't have a house. Like my 16th birthday, I sat alone at the lunch table, went to class alone. After school, I was alone. Everyone knew it was my birthday. I dressed up, I got my hair done. I was so excited, but you know, no friends, not one. And my mom was my only friend.
This was your walk to school?
Yeah, I walk right through this alley every day. Every day. There's over 40 overdoses a day. I mean, ambulances called constantly. Every single morning I had to get up and know that I would have to walk through that alley, get catcalled by guys, and walk down 6th Street alone and go to high school and then come back the next day, do it all over again. Super hard on me for sure.
At 18, I came here to Austin. They put me in a shelter for a little bit. I ended up getting kicked out of the shelter. That's when I became homeless at the age of 18. Right after my birthday, actually. It sucked. So you see that bench over there in the corner? That was the one I used to sleep on. Just curled up in a ball and fell asleep. It's not comfortable. I slept right here. I had somebody else who slept right here. Like, people appear and disappear all the time. So at a certain point, you will start worrying. Like, if they disappear for more than like a week, then you know something happened to them. That's just what happens around here sometimes. I don't know how to explain it without.
It's a really scary thing not to have control over your life, to not know where you're going to sleep at night, to not know how you are going to buy food. Our youth have too often grown up in systems that have intended to support them, but have ended up robbing them of their voice. At LifeWorks, we want to change that.
This is LifeWorks. They've helped me out a lot, given me a lot of resources. I've opened up more to people here at LifeWorks than I have anywhere else. This is my safe place. This is like where I feel happy and accepted and comfortable with like just being me. have a better outlook on life than I did. Going to go to school for architecture, which is like my dream job. That's how I want to express my feelings, is I want to bring the world up.
This is my first home, my first responsibility on my own. This was my fresh start.
At LifeWorks, our focus on self-sufficiency is housing, mental health, and workforce. But more fundamental than that, it is having a voice and a choice. Our first conversation is, where do you want to go, and how can we help you get there?
I definitely think LifeWorks cares about what actually happens to you, and not more of like just your situation, but your future.
Being able to be heard is the most amazing thing in the world, especially after not being heard in like forever.
I never thought I'd be here where I am now, and I'm proud of myself. I grow every single day.